Welcome back to IGN Live. This next group makes me wish I was cosplaying as Chris Hardwick right now. Is the first family of Fear the Walking Dead. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, you're back from mid-season break on September 10th. Is that right? Sounds
correct.
right? That's, I'm being told that checks out. What delightful misadventures do we have to look forward to?
More shenanigans with the Clark family.
Yes.
I think the second half of the season is just as powerful as the first half. It just keeps moving. It's very epic in scale. It's lots of exciting locations, and we try to take over.
Yeah.
Well,
it's definitely bloodier and grittier next half as well, I think.
Because we left off and there was a truce, but, I'm thinking that, how long can that last? Things aren't going to go great, right? Is that truce tenuous, to say the least?
Well, I mean, now you're in charge in a certain sense.
It's a hard-won truce, that's for sure. It's very fragile. So, what do you expect? The apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy.
No.
And, Frank, he made a big, Frank Dick made a big move there, to say the least. How much is this weighing on him? He, it was a spur-of-the-moment decision when he came in there and said, I sort of got to do this. But is this something that now is sort of eating away at him, or is it just kind of, no, we have to look forward and sort of survive?
I don't think it's that. I mean, I don't think it's that big a. I don't really know I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it written that do I get remorseful? Not really. I don't think so.
You feel a little
I feel,
indebted to Troy to be.
That's right. Yeah.
To be honest.
I think there's like a sort of.
Yeah.
I feel obligated or something to do with Troy more than to do with Dayton.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think what's been interesting here is that, especially for Madison, is she's trying to protect her family, and they're with this group that they have a lot of reasons not to necessarily really trust in, but they can kind of use them. Is she constantly sort of keeping everything at arm's length? I mean, it was like she seemed like, she kind of took Troy under her wing, but then it's really she was kind of making sure that she could use him in certain ways.
Yeah, Madison's a master manipulator, it turns out. I mean, I think just her background as a high school counselor lets her judge behavior and assess behavior pretty quickly, and that's what she does with Troy. In the very beginning, she sees what his needs are, where his Achilles heel is, and she gets in there, makes her way in, gets him to trust her. She's warm with him, she's caring with him, she realizes what he's missing and what he's fascinated by with our family, and she uses that to sort of keep herself out of danger with him, because he's a very dangerous person, but then also to control him, to sort of turn his recklessness and danger into a commodity that she can use for the benefit of all.
Similarly, for Alycia, she's got this relationship with Jake.
Yeah.
But you had a really interesting moment, I thought, in the first half of the season where you were kind of asked what your feelings were about him, and it was kind of like, she said she liked him, but that was sort of secondary to what the circumstances are.
I mean, what's nice about this is that it's not a relationship that has any heavy focus.
Yeah.
I don't think the point of this is not for Alycia to try and have a boyfriend or fall in love. It's absolutely not that. I think a lot of this is her having gone through so many traumatic events and experiences with Travis, and then also having to kill someone at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
Like, she's finally at a place of sanctuary of sorts, and she's having to try and be normal. And I think it's a lot more about that and trying to find a way for her to make this life a little bit more easy on herself, and trying to be younger and have those college sort of experiences and relationship that she kind of missed out on. So trying to fill that void in a way.
Did you not love him then?
No.
So you're just sleeping with him?
You were just sleeping with him.
Wow.
I'm doing what I need to do to survive.
But I think it's interesting that you do see that kernel of, she's her mother's daughter, because in a way she starts to sort of work Jake in the same way, and what she sees in Jake's potential, and she sort of pushes him in that direction.
Yeah.
For the good of the whole.
That starts developing
so you're just
too.
doing it to get him on side?
No, there are some interesting developments that happen, I'd say, in the second half, but I don't think she's going in there with an ulterior motive. It's more just like,
it just happens.
It happens.
Because she's smart like her mother.
Hussies, both of you. Hussies.
So, Frank, you had one of my favorite gory moments on this show. I believe it was in the second season, but you had like a battle with a walker and it ended with you pushing your thumbs into the eyes. When you film a scene like that, are you excited? Is that a fun day on set, or is that oh god, this is going to be?
I like that stuff. That's usually quite fun when you got to do gory stuff. I remember they had like a sheet of iron over the guy's eyes, and then they had like a fake face on him, so the guy all day couldn't see all day, and then so it was quite fun.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything like that? I know you guys can't get specific, but coming up, where there going to be some moments that people will go, ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a full episode of a lot of that stuff.
You do?
I'm looking forward to that. With Walker, the character, obviously Madison had reason to be pretty unhappy with him given what happened to Travis. Is she just saying, I have to put that aside? I mean, she knows so much more about who he is and what was motivating him at this point, or is there still in the back of her mind, what, this guy killed Travis?
I think that is in the back of her mind. I think it's hard for her to let it go, but I think in the end, to save her family is always the ultimate priority. Mm-hmm. And her family now includes this entire ranch, and what she realizes is that they are outnumbered, and he is more powerful.
What is it like for you guys when you come here and there's so much going on, so much, we were just talking like out in the street, there's so much, all these events. Is it fun for you? Do you get any chance to check it out?
I find it really, really fun. I keep thinking about the first year we did it and how that was a real overload of.
It was more stressful.
That was stressful, nerve-wracking. I remember our first panel was very, very nerve-wracking. Mm-hmm. But this year, we're so much more used to it. It's fun.
We have fun.
You can enjoy it finally.
You're pro now.
Yeah, you can actually relax. But the first year, oh my god.
And it's her birthday today. It's always her birthday during
birthday.
Comic-Con.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
Yeah.
They threw a whole convention for you.
I
here.
know. Yep. So nice.
We've got time for one more question.
Thank you.
So coming up this, last season was the first half of the season, I should say, was really the human versus human conflict. Obviously, walkers play into that the whole time. Will we see as this tenuous truce happens that, of course, they need to keep thinking about those walkers and not each other necessarily? That they can't be too involved in the problems with the humans, or they might be bit.
Oh yeah. You got to keep your eye on both parties.
Yeah. And so there's some. You said there's some gory set pieces, but there are also some sort of big events to come as far as the two groups are concerned.
Yes, there are some big moments.
You're really pushing for.
I
some
know.
spoilers.
No.
That's your job.
You got us on live television feed.
But you guys are so good at not telling.
I feel like you've done this before.
I know.
All right. Well, we look forward to these okay moments.
Yes.
Second half of.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get
season.
some.
Fear the Walking Dead. It's back September 10th. Thanks so much for coming by the show.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Much more to come on IGN Live coming up next.